Meet the brand new DJI RS4 Mini, featuring insane AI-powered 360 tracking. No matter how fast you move,
You look like an idiot. You look like an idiot.
how far you go, or how many people step in front of it, it never loses its lock on you. It is also the smallest gimbal with automatic axis locks, a feature I cannot live without since the RS3. The RS4 Mini is all about speed. Faster vertical mode switching, faster charging, faster setup, and lightning fast packup. It even fit perfectly into my PGY Tech travel backpack without adding too much weight, which is key for travel filmmakers who need to carry a ton of gear over a long distance in remote locations. But before you rush to buy, there are a few issues you must know about, especially if you shoot on bigger cinema camera and a Canon R5C right here. There are two big problems. First, it doesn't fit every camera out there. Second, with Canon EOS VR, the gimbal's rail show up in your lens view. Completely ruin that 180-degree shot.
What?
But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix this issue. Plus, I have got some secret user tips along with some creative shooting techniques you can't easily pull off with the heavier RS4 or RS4 Pro. So, do you really need a gimbal in 2025? Well, if you are just creating 2D video for social media, the answer is probably no. Your phone built-in stabilization is pretty good at this point, and most new cameras like the Canon R5 Mark II that's filming me right now come with amazing in-camera stabilization. Personally, I like using handheld mode for a more organic look when I shoot 2D content. A gimbal can be too smooth and make your video feel a bit digital. But that's not the case for immersive filmmaking or spatial video. In 3D stereoscopic filmmaking, whether you are using an iPhone 16 or the Canon Dual Fisheye Lens, keeping the camera sturdy is crucial. Your viewer head is the camera, and you don't want to shake them around and make them motion sick. I love my DJI RS4 right here, but it's still too heavy to travel with. So I'm very excited DJI released the RS4 Mini right here. It is smaller, lighter, and pack all the same feature as the RS4. Now, let's talk about using it with the iPhone 16 Pro Max right here. This phone shoots 3D spatial video, and it's not just a phone camera. We actually use it in our professional immersive 180 film to capture close-up 3D shot, as you see right here. That film is now featured on MetaQuest TV, and you will be surprised how well the footage from the iPhone 16 blend with the 16K 90 frames per second professional immersive 180 camera. Of course, we are not handhelding it. We use a gimbal and a light for a solid professional setup. The new DJI RS4 Mini has a dedicated phone quick release play, so you can quickly switch between your main VR 180 rig and the phone. It is super fast. And since the RS4 Mini can hold more weight than the installed 360 iPhone gimbal, you can attach heavier cinema lens, a light, a microphone, or even an external SSD to enable Apple ProRes RAW shooting. What about subject tracking? Well, the installed 360 Flow 2 Pro has NFC subject tracking if you are using an iPhone, but the DJI RS4 Mini offers something even better that works with any phone or any consumer or professional cameras. The brand new DJI RS Intelligent Tracking Module. It is a small detachable unit that snaps on magnetically, so it doesn't rely on your phone battery. That means less power drain and more accurate tracking. But how good is the tracking really? We set the RS4 Mini to the new responsive mode and ran a real-world test. Let me show you the results right now. Now we are in the BC Santa Monica Pier. Behind me is the pier with a lot of people around us. So we're gonna test the AI tracking feature of this brand new gimbal right here. So I'll raise my hand. Okay, start tracking. And then I'm gonna walk around full 160 degree. Or I can walk all the way around. This thing can turn 360 degree all around us. But how good is the tracking distance? So let's find out. So I'm gonna walk far. Let people pass me. You know, grab their head. They've got my head still. Great. I'm gonna walk behind subject. Now it's way more than 10 meters, by the way. Come back. Still check me. People walk in front of me. Still checking me. Not dumb. I gotta go super far. Still checking me, right? Still checking me. I'm right here, right here. Probably it's not in frame anymore. I think a lot of track because a lot of people walking by. Actually, I don't think so. It's still tracking me. I can't see my camera anymore. That's how far I went. Okay, so now I'll go back. So I think I just lose track. But if I go back into the frame, let's see. Oh my God, it grabbed me again, right? Yes, it grabbed me again. It's crazy. That's how good the tracking is. And the tracking is 360 degrees. You see my camera right there. You can track everything. Let's go around it. Wow. And that is the brand new tracking from the DJI RS4 Mini. Pretty good, pretty impressive. The only downside, it only tracks people, not animal. Sorry, Kimchi.
Comment below if you want DJI to make animal tracking possible.
Now, let's quickly go through all the new features compared to DJI RS3 Mini, the DJI RS4, so you can decide if it's worth upgrade if you already own one of those gimbals. First, the weight. This thing weighs only 880 grams, significantly lighter than the RS4. But don't let that fool you. It can hold up to 2 kilogram camera package, which means it can handle my full Canon R5C 8K 60 frames per second VR 180 setup right here. Later in this video, I will show you exactly what you need to make that happen. The biggest improvement compared to DJI RS3 Mini is the automatic axis lock. I can't operate a gimbal without this feature anymore. DJI has spoiled us, and honestly, that is why I can't go back to Zhiyun gimbal, no matter how much cheaper they are. Another new addition is the single NATO rail on the side. Unlike the RS4, which has rail on both sides, the RS4 Mini just gives you one, but it's still super useful. It lets you attach the new briefcase handle, which comes free with the Pro package. But if you're not a fan of the briefcase handle, which by the way doesn't really help with stabilization in immersive filmmaking, you can mount any NATO accessory, like the rotating side handle from Small Rig, or even better, check out this spring-loaded Z-axis stabilizer from CamTV. It works similarly to the tilted Hydra Alien Mini stabilizer for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, reducing that up and down movement when walking or running. Movement, a regular gimbal, just really hard to get rid of. This little trick alone can dramatically improve the stability of your immersive shots. Write that down. The layout of the button and the display is exactly the same as the more expensive RS4 and RS4 Pro. So if you have used the RS4 series before, there's basically no learning curve here. It's the same workflow, just lighter and easier to travel with. One advantage about this little gimbal is so easy to pack up. So we're done filming, let's just put it down. Put the gimbal down right here. So as a VR filmmaker, as you see, I have a lot of gear. My Vision Pro, my big camera, my small camera, my lens. So I already have a lot of gear. So bringing an extra gimbal sometimes is just very annoying. So like, take this out, put it in the backpack, microphone. So right, I'll put the side handle right here, just close it. By the way, this is a PGY Tech backpack. It's my favorite backpack. By the way, I bought it with my own money. Become one of my favorite travel backpack. But one thing about this gimbal is, oopsie, yeah, don't lose this. Right here, right? So it's a pocket, like perfect for this gimbal. So see, because this gimbal, look at here, there's nothing like really like stick out when I fold it up, right? It's so easy to just slide in any backpack. Poof! Slide in, put this back in here. Zip it up. Then I'm ready to go. And I mean, if you have a small backpack, let's say you have a small backpack, right? You don't have a pocket like this, an outer pocket like this. Most backpacks nowadays have a computer section, right? Let me just zip this up. So you don't have it. You don't have this section. Like, assuming you don't have this section right here. So most backpacks these days all have where you put a computer. You can literally, because it's so skinny right here, you can literally, oh, wrong pocket. To slide in the computer section where you put your laptop in, boom. Slide right in. Now, it also has Bluetooth wireless camera control. If you use a Canon R5, R5 Mark II, or R7, this works great. No extra cables needed. Sadly though, it doesn't work with Canon R5. See right here, since the camera does not have Bluetooth. It still has a built-in battery, but faster charging though, and larger capacity compared to the RS3 Mini. So you will spend less time plugging into a wall and more time filming. And check this out. It has a one-turn vertical switch mode, which feels smoother than the RS4 thanks to its better design. If you shoot vertical content with a pro camera, this is really useful. So yeah, a lot of great improvements. But what about the drawbacks? Well, there are actually several. Let's break those down right now. The RS4 Mini fit most camera on the market, but not all of them. My Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera here doesn't fit. And if I have a camera cage on my Canon R5C, it wouldn't fit neither. I mean, barely if I remove my NATO rail, but it's not ideal. To fit mid-size mirrorless camera like the Canon R5C or the Sony FX3, you will need to strip off the cage. And the camera plate that comes with the DJI RS4 Mini has this locking holes right here. You will need to offset them to the last set to fit the camera body in. Don't worry, it might look a little bit funky, but it will balance just fine. It is designed to work that way. But here is another weird part. The plate is unnecessarily tall. I have no idea why DJI raised the center of gravity like this. The problem is when you add a microphone or any other accessory on top, it throws off the tilt axis balance. If they just give us a lower plate like the RS3 Mini, it would let us add more accessory without messing up with the balance. And here is problem number 2, the new adjustable plate. It's awesome for 2D filmmaking, especially when using a zoom lens, but for immersive filmmaking with a 180 degrees lens, the adjustable plate right here become a problem because it shows up in your footage. See that? Not good. Well, here is a secret tip you only learn from this video. You can actually not use the adjustable rail at all and use the camera plate vertically like so, and it will slide in from the back of the gimbal. It locks in firmly just like the old RS3 Mini. You just lost the fine-tuning knob, which you don't need it if you know how to use a gimbal. But then we hit another problem. By mounting the plate vertically, we lost those locking holes we used earlier, which means we cannot offset the R5C to fit it in.
Hugh never wins.
Not so fast, Kimchi. I found a solution. Turn out we just need to get a little bit creative. Meet the Small Rig MP battery mounting plate. It's basically the cheapest mini cage you can buy, and it solves all these problems. First off, it comes with an offset plate that shifts your camera to the left, exactly what we need for the RS4 Mini. Just mount the DJI plate directly on this small rig cage like so, And even though it's a single point mount, there is this spring-loaded locking pin right here that keep the camera from twisting or coming loose. Smart design. Thank you, Small Ray. You saved the day again. The plate is super light, so the whole rig still stays well under the RS4 Mini 2 kg limit. And if you need to mount extra accessory, you have got 3 1/4 screw holes right here. And just like that, you can use the Canon R5C with the Dual Fisheye lens on the RS4 Mini. No problem. With the latest Canon firmware update, you can now use the new LPE6P battery to capture 8K 60 frames per second VR 180 without an external power source. So yeah, this little setup right here can shoot the highest spec immersive 180 video for Apple Vision Pro. Well, at least until Blackmagic dropped that Ursa Cine immersive camera. There you have it. With a little creativity, we solve all the problem and turn the DJI RS4 Mini into the best lightweight, travel-friendly gimbal for immersive filmmaking. So now, let me demo you the high shot. So what I have right here is the YC Onion Professional monopod right here. Just put it in the base. Make sure it's tight though. Okay, and then you can just quick release right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I first gonna extend a little bit. Right, there's a height I want to go out. And what I do is the base, again, it should have an assistant, but I can do it myself as well. The base just drop up, put it in the sand, it's fine. So see, right here, the gimbal. And right here, I can put it on my little pouch right here. Boom, look at that. That is a high shot. So like, and then here is a VR 1D crane shot. Look at that, crane shot right here. Go up, crane shot, review shot. Ooh, review. If I want to go higher, it is like a quick release, right? I'll grab the handle and go even higher. Let go, lock. Again, put it right here so you put all your weight in your belt, right here. By the way, this is my dog Kimchi. Belt right here. So I do a crane shot again, go down the camera. Very sturdy, right? Sturdy. Go up, crane shot. And then I walk to the beach with my long pole. And it's pretty sturdy. Again, try to do an indoor walk. It's hard on the sand, right? But yeah, that is how I do a VR 180 drone shot. Oh, honestly, you can put any camera on top. One good thing about this thing is so light. It's so easy to just operate it compared to the RS4 Pro right here. So that is a benefit of using this setup right here. So it's easy to operate. So what I have right here is the brand new Photo Pro tripod. It's currently my favorite travel tripod because it's super lightweight. Like this thing is a carbon fiber, right here, super lightweight. The plate is just Arcus Swift. In here, as you see, I actually highlighted the Allen wrench. Let me get it out for you. So here can help me to tighten the plate onto my DJI. What I like about this whole system, right here, again, you can't just buy this on Amazon, right? What I do here is two-part. I get a tripod. This tripod can support 20 kilograms, and it's carbon fiber, super lightweight, it's great for travel. And here is a gear head, a precise gear head control. See, this is a knot to get me precise control. So in VR 180, you actually don't want to move your camera that much. Remember, this is your people's head in VR. If you move the camera a lot, you make the motion sick. So what I do 90% of the time is actually put the gimbal on a tripod, a monopod, a very sturdy platform right here, and then I collapse it, use it as a monopod, right? I turn the gimbal on, boom, it's on, right? So what I do is I lean the camera forward so the tripod is out frame, right? And then I film it like that and keep it super sturdy. And because we have a support system right here, so that is basically 90% of my VR 1D shot that way. And then if I need to move, I grab it, I hold it, and move it that way, right? And then when I'm done, I extend this, very easy, right? Just put it on the ground, and now make sure that my camera will not fall because I'm on a sturdy platform system right here. So that is my whole setup, right? Again, if I don't have the DJI RS4, Or if I need to like, boom, like do some kind of like weird lean forward, I can always use my gear head to adjust, like so. Or I put a center right here. And now I can do a time lapse, like you can lean here forever, do a time lapse. So that's why this system is so cool, right? It's like, give me a sturdy platform and then I can quick level like so. Or I can don't use the gimbal, gimbal at all to the camera on the tripod and level that way with the gear head. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're curious to see this gimbal in action, check out some of our latest immersive 180 film on YouTube VR and MetaQuest TV right here. And remember, gears alone won't make you a better filmmaker. It's the knowledge of how to use it, combined with practice, that actually improve your craft. That's why we share everything we learn here on this channel to help you grow as a creator. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and let's keep pushing the boundary of immersive storytelling together. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.